Hello, Taurus. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. I'm going to take a look at the energy around you and I'm going to take a look at what's coming towards you. Of course, love. So Aries through Pisces, if you have somebody specific on your mind, the title will be on the screen. So when this live stream is up, you can roll forward. You'll see it on the screen. And a yes, no at the end. So we are done with your season. Hopefully you guys had a beautiful birthday season. We are now in Gemini, so if you want to win a personal reading, you can say happy birthday to Gemini. So let's get this going. What does Taurus need to know for their highest good? To all my hi, everybody that's coming in. To all my Tauruses. Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? Call me Taurus energy. What does Taurus need to know? Show me their energy right now. All right, Taurus. We want something good. We're going to wrap up your season. I think we're down to the seconds, right? We still have, I don't know if it's exactly, maybe for you cuspers. All right. All right, Taurus. Three of Swords. Let's see what's going on. Oh, the Devil card. What is up? What is up? What is up? What do you need to release? What's hanging on your shoulders right now? What are you bound to? All right. You're letting go of some baggage here. Stressing about something, or you've been stressing about something, but we're about to see that shift. Queen of Pentacles. Look at this. All right. You're walk on by. Look at you. Something has pushed you further onto your path. This gives me a star energy. This gives me some of you just went through a tower moment. Could have been a tower moment that was dragging out. Maybe it was dragging ass, right? But it just seems like here you are, Queen of Pentacles, showing up. Doorway opening up for you. Somebody waiting for you. And you mean business. All right. People gonna be hating on you. That's a song. Walk on by. You know something? Send some thank you cards. Send some thank you cards to all these little devils, all these strings. But, this is you packing up and saying, see you later. You've been through some rough times. You've been through some disappointment, some heartache. You got the Ten of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. You may have been busting your ass when it comes to work, finances, money, your family. But the star energy is telling me something shifted you hard and put you on your path. The divine kicked you in the ass and put somebody, maybe there's a person about to walk into your life, right? The Queen of Pentacles could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's shaping or shifting a new direction for you, an opportunity. Somebody come and pick you up. But at this point, it feels like you've done all the work. You've done all the work. You've gotten yourself away from something. You pulled yourself as hard as it could have been, because it looks like the Three of Swords. This wasn't easy for you. This was not easy for you to cut ties, to maybe even cut an addiction, right? It could be something that you really knew you had to break out of. You had to shed something. And now you're serious and you're walking towards success for yourself. So if you're independent or you've walked away from something, this is you putting on a new hat. All right. So whatever you have been battling behind, and this could be you were battling this behind the scenes. This could have been some deep shadow work that you were doing for yourself. You were dealing with your own addictions. And so I'm going to send out a lot of light love for you guys, because you may have been battling things that nobody even around you knew you were battling. But that devil, you got away from it. All right. Look at the he's got the devil wears Prada. Right. It was like, you know, I don't know. You fought something and it looks like you're winning. So let's see what's coming towards you. Let's see what's going. We got the Eight of Pentacles. Get ready. Get ready to step up into the limelight. You may have felt like you were losing yourself or losing something, losing a big part of you. You know, you have the Three of Swords, you have the Ten of Pentacles, and you have the Ace of Pentacles. You sacrificed a lot for family, for other people, for just life in general. You sacrifice. It looks like a lot of you, this feels like a really strong move, power play for you. Wasn't easy for you to choose yourself. And you may have felt like you were losing, you may have clung to the idea of security, which is one of your, you know, characteristics, right? Security comes first. You know, you'll hold on, you'll stay comfortable in a situation for your security, even if you don't realize it's tearing you apart spiritually. Right? And you'll put the comforts of your family, other people you're loyal to, or, you know, in front of your needs at times. And it seems like you've reached a point where it's time for you to put yourself first. Now, you may have thought, and people may have thought, and may have made you feel guilty, may have made you feel bad about your choices, may have made you feel selfish. But you kept going, or this is spirit telling you, keep on going, walk your way, because you are not starting back, or won't be starting back at square one. You're going to be starting off at square 8, which is only 2 steps from the Ten of Pentacles. So you may feel like you're making a huge sacrifice, or you've made a huge sacrifice, and now you got to start fresh, or you're feeling stripped. And yet everything, you're like taking so many, you're going to cut so many corners to get to the next level. And it looks like, you know, haters going to be hating on you. And that's okay, because you're following your North Star. You're following the right path. And you're no longer bound by all this shadow, all this baggage, all this heaviness. It was necessary to get you here. Unfortunately, we signed up for certain paths. You know, you may have had to go through something, but I know my Tauruses, you probably went through it longer than you had to. But that's why I'm saying the good news is the Eight of Pentacles is on your way. The right people, the right resources, commitments, leveling up. It looks like what you're walking towards is some major abundance and success. It may have felt scary at first. It may feel scary. But when this comes in and this payout comes in, which is happening now, so go check your mailboxes. Go check your bank. Maybe a contract is coming in. Maybe for some of you, there's a new job coming in. Maybe there's a raise at work. Somebody sees your skills. Somebody sees your talents. Maybe you're starting to see what you're worth now. And, you know, this is what's happening. You're getting paid your worth. You're getting paid your worth. So we have look at this, the Eight of, you got the eights coming in for you. You know, so you're seeing here, being chosen, you're choosing yourself, and you're moving, you're evolving. All right. There could be somebody coming into your life that you're finding that together you're able, there's a commitment coming in, or you're deepening your commitment with the people that are right for you in your life. All right. So I am seeing this. Now I'm going to go through Aries through Pisces for the love portion, and I will look at those of you who are, you know, connected to somebody. But this here is telling me that you are stepping up to the plate, becoming more confident in yourself, and you have more coming to you. All right, this Eight of Cups is you going forward, you going towards the Nine of Cups. You are now in this position here, evolving and becoming more successful. And this could change everything. This could change where you and your partner are going. You may be combining resources with somebody, and it's going to take you a couple levels higher, maybe than you were before. All right. So this to me is coming together here, the Eight of Pentacles, working together and gaining more together, finding your happiness together, purchasing things together, moving in together, buying a bigger home together, things like that coming your way. And this is the shift that's happening. So if you're finding that this here can be, for some reason, today I've been pulling up on, even with Aries, where it feels like you're shedding unnecessary habits, weight. You're feeling lighter, you're feeling more confident. You might be purging, you might be having the urge to change your look, to spend, to just change, release and change, and bring in some new. This is the sign that you're evolving, you're stepping into a new path, and you're no longer on this playing field where you stayed safe. You're going up, you're leveling up, like you're taking off, and you're going to start purchasing things or getting things or moving towards a better lifestyle, a more extravagant lifestyle. Now, some of you might be, I'm not into extravagance, right? I'm into simple. But this is opening the doorways for you to be more in alignment with the lifestyle that you're looking for. And you're connecting to the right people. So if you're releasing an addiction, if you're letting go of old patterns, if you've been doing a lot of shadow work, if you've been, maybe even some of you losing weight, doing things like that, you're moving, and this is where you're headed to. You're changing your path. All right. Look at this King of Pentacles. Look at you sitting on a yacht. There you are. You just shifted timelines. You're seeing things. Somebody important is in your life. You're seeing your partner. You're seeing an important person in your life. You're seeing the right people in your life. You're shaking hands with the right person if you're a business owner. You're making the right move right now that is leading you into this life of luxury. And this life of luxury, for some of you, maybe you've been dreaming of this moment to have this yacht. For some of you, it could be having this simple lifestyle where you're an entrepreneur, you're your own person. You're meeting someone. There could be a person coming. You got the Queen and King of Pentacles here. The King and Queen of Pentacles here, which is telling me the power couple, the Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. You and another person are merging onto a more successful timeline together. Now, Aries to Pisces will tell me, for those of you connected with a certain sign, who this power couple is. Are they your true divine, or are you releasing somebody? This is just you shedding, like I said, haters, you're shedding hate. People gonna be hating on this lifestyle that you've got coming towards you. That's what I've got. You're walking, you're connecting, you're deepening your connection with a partnership. This could even be marriage here, leveling up, renewing your vows. But it definitely is sitting pretty, Taurus, and I know you sit pretty. It is living the simple life. It is living the good life. And this shift is happening now. And you don't have to have the luxury lifestyle, like you're spending it. You could have it, nobody knows it. You could be wearing, rags, and you have the biggest, fattest bank account. But that could be wealth to you, could be happiness, freedom, living out in Alaska somewhere, building your own home, living in a cave, who knows? But guess what? You're writing the script now. There's been a split and you're leveling up. All right, we have the Moon card here, which is the challenge position. All right, we have the Four of Pentacles, we have the Four of Wands, and we have the Five of Swords here. All right, so you have a decision that you're making right now. The Moon card is the challenge. The Moon card is there's things happening, changes are happening, and you may be feeling a little overwhelmed because the Moon card can say there's things just look uncertain at times. Sometimes you might not even feel or know where you're at, right? Your emotions might be getting the best of you. The fogginess, the uncertainty, the moon energy, you could fears, uncertainty of the unknown. And the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Wands right here is showing me purchasing of a home, maybe moving. Some of you thinking about moving and you're scared. To me, this is giving you your answer to walk away from your fears here. These are just past stories. Releasing past stories. The Four of Pentacles is an old mindset. I have to have things done a certain way because this is how we always did it. And this is where the Four of Pentacles and the Devil card is. You got to let go of that mindset. It's not the same anymore. Things are not the same. The Five of Swords is release all this overthinking about you having to know how things should be and how they should look with this Moon card. This is your dream coming true. And if you don't know if you've had a dream and you have been wondering how it's going to show up and you think you have to be in control of that dream, you don't know exactly how it's going to show up for you. You don't know what the pieces are. If you're living a different life than you've ever lived before, how the hell do you know what it looks like or how it's supposed to show up for you? If you've been living a life for so long and you're completely walking on a new timeline, you are not going to know, the Moon card, what is happening. It's not the same. You want to shift timelines, you've got to embrace the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. You've got to play the part of the person who has this new life, because your old life has no clue what that looks like. If you've been raised poor, you don't know what it's like to live on a yacht. So you can't sit here and control it. And the uncertainty might be freaking you out. And the Four of Pentacles is telling you to breathe. Let go of the way you think things should be. And allow this new life, this gift that the universe is bringing to you right now. This is going to change everything in your life. This Four of Wands is marking a milestone in your life that is about to change for you. You and another person stepping up, you and another person pulling together, you and another person. This could be an important person coming into your life that has it already for you, and just embrace it. All right. The Five of Swords is telling you to take a risk and trust. Let the universe do its work right now. You got major arcana at play, the moon at play, which means you have free will, but the universe, the divine, is actually playing more of a part in this than you can. So the Five of Swords to you is there's no figuring anything out. It's rolling with it. Ultimate faith right now that whatever you've been going through the past few years is about to shift. And this is going to be your time to shine. All right, that's what I have for you. Let me get an oracle card for you. And let me go into Aries through Pisces. Be open to the surprises that are coming your way, and don't question it. Unless, of course, it's a dark alley, of course, use discernment. But the Four of Pentacles, you might be in an old mindset thinking, miracles don't happen to me. You got to work really hard to get what you want. That's a mindset. That's a belief system. The Devil card is releasing an old belief system. The burden of choice, choosing higher ground, consequences, unconscious choice making. The Devil energy. And this is you choosing a new path the emergence of hope, faith, trusting in a divine plan. All is well. And all is about to shift for my Tauruses. All right. Woo! I prayed on your reading before I started. Like, come on, Taurus. We gotta wrap up Taurus season with their reading. What do they need to hear? All right. So now I'm gonna do Aries through Pisces, and I'm doing this today a different way. All right. I am using the transparency card, and I am going to look at you. This is you in your lover's position. So we're using the lover's card here, the first card. This is your story. This is going to be you, Aries through Pisces. The first card is you. It's you, divine love. It's the lover's card. We're in Gemini season right now. And are you on the right? Are you connected to your divine partner? Is this your person? Are you choosing love based off of past patterns, or are you letting love in? Is this your divine partner? So let's see what the cards say for you. There's a shift though happening for you, so it's going to be happening with you and the person that's on your mind. Now I'll do these cards, but I'll also get an oracle card for you regarding the person that's on your mind. All right. So let's see Aries through Pisces for you. And an oracle card. All right. What is this shift that is happening with my Tauruses and their love life? All right. So Aries, you have the Six of Wands. All right. The two of you want the same thing. The two of you want to see where this goes. The two of you like each other's attention and are very drawn to each other and have a strong chemistry with one another. All right. This is a victory. The Six of Wands. This is whatever battle you're going through, whatever inner conflict, challenge that you find yourself up against with an Aries. There's something about the two of you that lights each other up. You both like the challenge. You both like to challenge one another. I see a soul mission between you and an Aries. I see a soul plan, a life purpose, a soul agreement. All right, you guys set each other up. You guys signed a contract and said, we're going to push each other. We're going to challenge each other. We're going to help each other grow. And so the shift that's happening is it looks like you are reaching some sort of finish line, right, to where you're winning a battle. You're winning, maybe not the war, but you're definitely winning a battle here. Taurus, look at the synchronicity, the Three of Swords. All right, and look at the Six of Wands behind that. All right, it's been hard for you. You've been dealing with some pain beneath the surface, but you've been putting on a nice show. You've been putting on a show. You've been moving forward. You've been struggling. You've been, pulling each sword out of your back. You've been trying to heal. All right, you want love in your life, and this is making you stronger. It looks like things are coming into a balance for you, Taurus. All right, this pain that you've been through is making you more successful. Right, you're about to wave the victory flag, right? Bragging rights. This is where somebody may have tried to pull you down, or maybe you felt like the world was pulling you down. Maybe, you just felt like giving up at times, right? Giving up on a relationship, whatever it is. This is showing you making it, showing up every day. And this is where you're going to have bragging rights, especially with you and another Taurus. If this reading was for you and your Tauruses, the two of you going to be a power couple. You had the Queen and King of Pentacles showing up in your reading. Finding another road, obstacle, change, and flexibility. So this is where you and your Taurus will battle through that Seven of Pentacles, and you will find another way to get to that Eight of Pentacles together. You guys are in it to win it. Gemini, we have the Four of Pentacles, all right? Loosen up a bit. You and Gemini, all right, you question your love for one another. You know, you feel a connection with them. You feel like they won't let go of you. You won't let go of them. You may be very, very, tight at times or very held on to each other, but you both are also stubborn and holding on to your ways. The Four of Pentacles is saying, you guys are hurting each other more than helping each other right now. You're moving a little bit further away from victory with your Gemini due to holding on too tight, due to possessiveness, due to this fear of losing one another, due to the fear of disappointment. All right, this is asking you to release your grip a little bit with a Gemini. All right, if they're not reciprocating, this is where if you want to win this battle with them, you've got to let go a little bit. All right, transmute your vibration, use your voice, change your energy, shift, and you are the one that needs to step up in order to lead the relationship in a new direction. Cancer, we have the Five of Swords. You feel defeated with a Cancer. All right, let it change you. Embrace the unexpected, weather in the storms. All right. So right now, there's really nothing more you can do with the Cancer energy. You can see that there's potential for victory, but you're out of balance here. So it seems like, in order to come into balance, you've got to put down your swords. You're explaining yourself too much. You're trying to shift. You're trying to get them to understand you. You're trying to get them to see your way, but it's not helping the situation. It's draining you. It's not strengthening you. All right, this is where the Five of Swords is saying, let it change you. Drop it. Drop the situation and let it grow from it. Move from it. This does not mean that you will not win the battle. You can see that you have the victory. You will have the victory in this outcome. But to be afraid of what your truth is and to do exactly what you know needs to be done is what's holding you back from this relationship growing. Right? This relationship from moving. When we stand in our truth, that Queen of Pentacles, walking away from the devil energy, all right, not being bonded by fear, is when we see and receive the gift that we want. When we receive our manifestation is when we trust that it's ours. All right, we have Leo. You have the Sun card with a Leo. So say a big hell yes with a Leo. All right. Leadership, courage, forge, don't follow, paving your own way, and trusting in the healing process of the Sun. There's so much growth. There's a soul connection with you and a Leo. You both love each other. The Gemini energy, you will withstand any challenges you have. You will find the victory. You'll make it through any of these challenges you have, but you are seeing let go of any grudges. You're seeing the fear of disappointment. Transmute that energy with the Three of Swords. All right, the Sun, use the Sun card to heal that pain from the past. The Five of Swords, it's time to move on from it. Time to move on from it. The Six of Wands, the victory is right here for the two of you. All right, trusting in each other. The Sun card is showing a renewal, growth, a beautiful soul connection, and potential marriage here between you and a Leo. Virgo, we have the Five of Cups. Again, it's the same thing with a Virgo. Can we let go of, you got the fives here. The biggest challenge between you and a Virgo is letting go of the past, right? Holding on to this heartache, to this disappointment, afraid that you're going to be disappointed again. The sun is shining through right now, saying it's up to you to find forgiveness and be able to let go of the past. All right, it's dimming your light, right? Bringing forth that sun energy. You and a Virgo here have the potential for renewal and growth and a new perspective, studying and learning from one another, learning from the past and allowing the energy to change and allowing this situation to change you. Libra, we're seeing the Eight of Pentacles. You and a Libra coming together. It looks like a power couple. Whatever is going on or whatever has happened between the two of you or in different situations has brought both of you to this place of seeing yourselves differently. All right, seeing yourself show up in relationships differently. You and a Libra have the potential here to really step up into a new timeline and become super successful with one another. All right, we are seeing a soul calling, the holy mountain, judgment energy. All right. So you and a Libra seeing, it's like a life review, seeing how far you came and where you're at, and now making a choice to have a bigger and better life together. Scorpio, we have the Chariot card. All right. So you can't get any better than the Chariot card here with the Sun card behind it. It looks like unwavering love and support, the Empress card. The Sun, God, Spirit, Divine is guiding you. The Chariot card, you guys are coming forth. You're picking up the pieces, right? There may have been a lot of sacrifices in the past, a lot of heartbreak, right? In your lives, whatever. But the two of you, Bonnie and Clyde, the Sun behind you, are showing up and returning bigger than ever before. So there's a major victory here for you and Scorpio. Sagittarius, you have the Eight of Wands, all right? So it looks like you guys are paving your own way. All right, things about to get very exciting. Who knows where it's going to go, but it looks like a Sag wants to take you and wants to fly away. All right, and with passion, lots of passion, exciting news coming in with you and a Sagittarius. It looks like things are going to move faster than you can imagine with you and a Sag. You got the Chariot behind you. You got the Eight of Wands. It seems like a bunch of firecrackers going off, and there's is so much passion. But the two of you here, you might be thinking you're going one way, but it looks like your relationship is taking a turn, a very exciting turn. And I'm seeing the healing stones, tenderness, gentleness, a vacation, nourishment. So the two of you are like lighting each other's life up, all right? You and a Sag. Capricorn, we see the Page of Swords, all right? So we're seeing clarity, news come in with the Capricorn. You might get some news that is going to change the path that you're on with a Capricorn. It's the road is clear. You know what to do and walking it your way. So we see an opportunity come in, a Capricorn bringing some message to you, clarity to you, wanting to see where something goes with you, an opportunity. And it seems like the two of you are ready to move forward together. Aquarius, we have the Ten of Pentacles, right? So you and Aquarius here, soul, marriage, connection, all right? Energy rising between you and an Aquarius, making some sort of decision, and it looks like the power is growing between the two of you. Ten of Pentacles is your end game, is the prosperity. This Sun energy here, the energy is rising, is growing. It seems like the two of you are perfect for one another, is what just came through. Pisces, we see transformation. We're seeing the Fool energy here, but it also has this butterfly energy, which gave me transformation. So you and a Pisces, nothing is impossible. Open to the unexpected. You'll find a way. All right, you guys are helping each other grow. The Fool energy is talking about a new experience for the two of you. It's going to be different from what you can imagine. You're walking into a new energy here. All right, but it's also a very transformative relationship. So it seems like the two of you are helping each other grow and see life differently. All right, let's see your yes and no for my Tauruses. What a powerful reading for Tauruses. All right, so think of your question, Taurus, and I'll do a yes or no. Taurus. The answer is yes. And talk about synchronicity. The Ace of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck underneath all the other cards. I didn't show you the Three of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles right there. You have a yes. You have Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. All right. You have a new opportunity, a new doorway coming your way. This is the golden ticket. This is a lot of luck around my Tauruses right now. So I don't know what's happened, what's shifting, but it seems like a very good shift today is happening. This is the day. Put it on your calendars, all right? And let's see what's unfolding. We do have the Gemini new moon coming up here soon. Monday the 26th. All right, that's 6 days away. All right, this was the Taurus new moon. I always put the Ace of Pentacles as a Taurus new moon. So something you thought about, something that may have gotten started, or something you definitely, the seed was planted maybe around you, the beginning of your season, and it's definitely unfolding for you here. And this new moon coming in could be the next step, next level up for you. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. I'll see you next with Gemini. We are moving into Gemini season, so now we have to show my gems the love. And I'll see you guys soon. Come hang out with me. Take care.